Thank you. Well, I think we'll start. So, here we go. We're just about to start our Kung Fu lesson with individual coaching for the different students. It's a good day for us today, the first day of rains this year, the first day of real rain. The dry season's just broken and finally got the first rain in about 4.5 months. So yeah, that's bringing very fresh air, fresh energy to the Kung Fu retreat. Okay, here we go. Well, I was expecting maybe a few more people on this, but we're going to start anyway, so here we go, bow. And we'll do a little bit of warming up, jogging, because it's a lot cooler than we've been used to. Sprint. And relax, knee lifting. And relax, swing your arms forwards and backwards. Now in and out. And twist. Twist your waist. Loosen up your spine. Now side to side. Now forwards and back. Circling around from the waist. And the other way around. Now, back parallel with the floor, shake. Shake from the waist. And stand upright. Shake again. And relax. Now the windmill, backhand, forehand. Okay, so I'm going to start off practicing Sunshin. That's this one. I think Carl actually, two routines, Sunshin, Toba Sunshin. Alternate one to the other, one to the other, yeah. Let's take a look at tuba first, then come and take a look at you. Okay, how well do you remember this?
I think I have to go one more round and I'll be good. Not bad.
So we'll go through it together to start with, and then you try it on your own. Okay, here we go. Okay, okay. So,
We'll practice something.
yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to break it down into bits just from now. And we'll start off going over the first bit, and I want you to just watch for a moment. Now, stack the hands up, take the horse riding stance. Salute. Connect with Yang Qi from the sky, Yin Qi from the earth. Throw up the double block, and then squeeze, compress your core. Compress it right in. Okay, now we'll do that together, and then I get you to do it on your own. Now, fists to the waist, horse riding stance. Left arm to the right, forwards. Palms connecting with Yang Qi from the sky. Pull back, punch. Connect with Yin Qi from the earth. Snap out the hands. Bend the wrist. Rotate, compress your core. Squeeze. Okay. Now you try. No worries. So, step by step. Yeah, step by step. After the bow, hands up. Right foot out, land with the toes turned in. Close the left in, sink down. Now the salute. Start off with your salute. There we go. That's the bit that was missing. Now we do this. And this one. Up. Comes up with the wrist straight. That's it, yeah. This is called the beauty looking in the mirror, like you're holding a mirror. Bend your wrists. Rotate. Down to there. Okay. Try that once more. Bend your knees, bend the knees, yeah. Good. Open the hands, yes, that's right. That's it, the beauty looking in the mirror. And twist and squeeze your core, compress your core, yeah. Okay, good. And try one more. This is called, yeah. General carrying his seal, brothers across the four seas. The fairy displaying her flowers. Two columns penetrating the earth. Beauty looking in the mirror. And compress. Okay, pretty good. Now, the salute. It's just a sign. When we come out here, through the palm centers, connect with the yang qi from the sky. Draw it in towards your core. Now punch out. Connect down to the yin qi of the earth. Drop your qi down. Open your hands and turn. From there, bend the wrists. Pull your shoulders back. Pull the shoulder blades down into your back. And rotate your hands. Twist elbows in, wrists out. And sink your tailbone, the bottom of your spine, down to the earth. Now as we do this, we're squeezing from the core. It's like the movement is coming from here, from the tentian. Rotate, pull your elbows in towards your core. Pull all the way down here. At the same time, from the toes, pull all the way up through the leg into the core. And then relax. Okay, one more. Keep the thumb tucked into the hand, turn around, yeah, that's it. Thumb tucked into the hand, yeah, very good. Practice on that for a little bit, and I'm going to come back, yeah. Okay. do your Sunshin from the start. Let me take a good look. Tilt your hips a little more, roll them around more, up at the front, down at the back. Yeah, carry on. Okay. Now get the elbows as close as you can to each other and the wrists apart. Yeah, making the V shape between the arms. A little bit further in front, yeah. And test that your elbow is 1 fist length from your body. Yeah, okay, good. Carry on. Okay, now throw the arms forward again. As you finish, your shoulders should be down in the socket, not extending forward. So let's do that one more time. Not letting this shoulder extend forward. Yeah, go on. Relax. Yeah. Okay, pretty good. Now again, keeping the shoulder as relaxed as possible, letting it sink under gravity. Yeah. Yeah. Try to end up about there. Yeah. Again. And again. And really let your energy flow down. We want to see those fingers kind of vibrating with energy. Good. And again. It was good actually, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. One more. Okay, carry on. Grip. Pull your energy back. Compress it down into your core. And elbows right in, wrists right out. A little bit further forward. There you go. And again. Yeah, good. Yeah. Good. Good. Squeeze the core. Pull the diaphragm down. As you let go, shoot the diaphragm up again. Push the air out of the lungs from the bottom. And step forward. Yeah. Good. Okay. So the main thing there, Keep the shoulder down. Keep the shoulder sunk in its socket. When you throw forwards, there. Not letting it creep forward from there. The more you lift the chest, the more it will prevent the shoulders from going forward. You want chest up at the front, shoulder blades down at the back. There. Yeah. One more.
You're feeling the energy come from the lower dantian up through, right?
Yes. Although really it comes from the soles of the feet. Channels through the dantian and then out. So you really kind of pick it up from your feet, let it move through your legs. This kind of chain of movement from the legs, the body, down to the fingers. Yeah. Try one more.
Just that?
Just that for now, yeah. Point it right back and yeah, go on. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Chest right up at the front. Stops the shoulders from going forward. Okay. Practice on that for a little bit. I'll come back. Yeah. So, Tuba, let's work on straightening your spine. At the moment, it's like this, which is quite normal. Yeah. But by rolling the hip joint round, putting the bottom of the spine down, lifting at the front, and squeezing into the dantian, you can straighten out the spine, yeah. If you can get a little bit more, yeah, very good, very good. And then just sink down, drop down, relax into that stance, yeah. Now, we're going to work on the middle part of the routine. Take a step and then do this. Let's take a look. That's it. Yeah. Let your shoulders just relax and sink down. Lift the top of the chest so the shoulders can't slide forwards there. They're kind of locked in here. Yeah. From right back here, soft point at the side of the waist. Completely relax. Relax. Throw them out. No resistance, no holding back. Go on. Yeah. And keep that shoulder sunk down. Yeah. And again. Yeah, good. That was good. That was good. Pull the shoulder blades back. That's it. As you roll the shoulders around, lift the chest right up. Raise the chest. Squeeze your elbows in. Yeah, that's it. That's it, yeah. And again. Roll them. Chest up. Elbows in. Squeeze. Yeah. Elbows right in. Twist the hand around there. And remember, roll the hip. Open up the lower spine. Yeah. Okay. And relax. That's it. Roll the hips. Straighten the spine. Yeah, keep going. be confident in just letting go. Don't control the arms, just throw the hands out. No control, yeah. Good. And then again. Straighten the spine. Squeeze in the core. Pull right back. Let them go. Grip. Okay. Yeah, pretty good. Okay. So, do you have any questions?
Not so
No.
far.
If you control, you always hold your power, your energy back. If you let go and just let it fly, it just shoots down to the end. Yeah, that was much better. The only place that you need energy is the point of contact, where you meet
Yeah.
your target. Okay, so I'd like you now to start from the beginning, do the opening, then the 3 steps forward, then the 3 steps back. Yeah. That's right. Roll the hips, roll them round, down at the back, up at the front, and backwards a little bit. Yeah. Tuck your elbows in, that's right, yeah. Should be 1 fist length from the body. Test on yourself with your own fist. Shoulder blade down, there you go. So the elbow, the point of the elbow is a fist length, yeah. That's good. Yeah, now step forward to your right. That's good. Just keep the hands open. Yeah, that's it. And then throw them out. Yeah, good. Swish them out as far as you can. That's it. Okay. Practice on that and don't think about it too much. When you think about it, and then it comes out right. When you just let it come naturally without thinking about it, then you get it, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at the second one, the Tepe Sunshin. That was good. Yeah. Shoulder blades down in your back, raise the chest, squeeze the core, squeeze the tension. Yeah. Elbows in, wrists out. And the second one, the shuffling one. Yeah. Yeah. Right back to the waist, yeah. Good. Elbows right in. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The elbow, we do it this way with the knuckles at the top. And the reason we do it like that, we want the bony part of the forearm here to be the part that hits. If we turn the arm that way, then the bone kind of goes down and you're hitting more with the muscly bit. You want it to be that bone there.
Okay.
Then I'd like you to just, from there, repeat that once more. In a bit closer, and the elbows at the same height. Yeah, yeah, then shuffle forward. And carry on. Carry on and finish the routine. Back hammer fist. Yeah, yeah. That's right. Right across to the other side. Back to the center. Good. Carry on. Yeah. Okay, bow. Okay. So the elbow strike, much more relaxed. Keep this out to the side. And we want a big turn from the waist. So we're making a big arc, a big circle with the elbow. There, power coming from feet, then waist. If we do this from the shoulder, this is a very weak movement compared to that whole body movement coming around here. And in the left arm, just very relaxed, and we strike. That's great, yeah. Yeah. Hardly any movement from here. Yeah, really kind of reach out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Yeah, that's good. And then from there, relax, bring it back down. Great. Okay. Practice on that for a little bit here. Move in a moment. Okay. So we'll do the last bit. Now we've ended up here with the left foot in front, hips tilted back straight. Step, fists into the waist. Punch out, this is called the lobster, throwing out its pincers. Elbows back. Spin the forearm round, this is the golden scissors. Drop your right arm down, slice along it, yeah. And the other side, double scissor hand. Pierce forward, double arrow hand. Fingertips up and bring them around. Yeah. Let's work on that bit for now. Again, together, and then I get you to do it on your own. Step forward, punch, pull it back, twist, yeah. Slice, 1, 2, pierce, 1, 2, up, and point left, yeah. You try that. Sorry.
No, missed it.
We're going to start with the left foot forward and then step with the right and do the lobster flying out its pincers, yeah. Good, and here, the whole surface, that's it, that's right, yeah. Yeah. Good, yeah, and the other one. There with the blade, yeah. There with the blade. So you come from the shoulder down, turn it around out to there. Good. Once more together. Starting with the left foot forward. Step with the right. Punch, pull them back, spin around. Slice with your left, slice with your right. Spear with your left, spear with your right. Fingertips up and around. And then we're going to do the shuffle back. Left foot, right foot, yeah. Okay, try that. Yes. And step forward. Okay. Now, we're going to, not this, it's a proper punching action from the soft point on the side of the waist. Comes out in a direct straight line. Both hands at once, straight line action. Yeah. Now bring back and turn around, twist around. Yeah, good. Yeah, carry on. Yeah. Shuffle back. Okay. After the shuffle back, drop your right hand down and across, back towards the centre, left elbow into the centre. There. Yeah. Yeah. Elbow on the centre line, hand on the centre line. That's it. This is called the child carrying the ancestral tablet down, around, and centre. Step back, side by side. Sink your chi down. Stand. And right foot into the left. Yeah, just from there. In and bow. Okay, good. We'll do it together one more time. Left foot forwards. Step. Punch. Back. Down. Left. Right. Left. Right. And around. Shuffle back. And here. Good. And back. Punch. Okay. Good. I think you practice on that for a little bit, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, okay, good. Let's start taking a quick look at the moves from the Sipji Kun. So let's start off with this one. Yeah, let's take a look. And again. Yeah. The last one. Let's sit down a little bit more, like you're catching an arm when you're ready to grip it. Yeah. Okay. And this one. Round a little bit higher and then straight down. Straight down. Wrist at shoulder height. Yeah. Round, wrist at shoulder height. Good. Yeah, that's it. This hand, it's like it's pressing down. You could grip or you could control, but press it down. Good. Now, this block coming across together, the Father and the Son. And again, as far out to the side as you can get it, elbow right in. Knuckles an inch above eyebrow height, so that's taking me off there. And that's very strong, yeah. If it's there, it'll cave in. If it's there, then it won't. Yeah. Yeah, good. Good. Okay. Now, sorry. Here, open up the hands. Turn the waist, twist around, come into the body and out there, out to the front. Yeah. Blade of the hand there, 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 yeah. And one more. Yeah, so starting here, so you can kind of deflect. So as you turn, you're deflecting, yeah. Then you come in and out, striking the collarbone. One more. Okay, and one more. And again, we want to here, yeah. Like that, and then turn. Yeah, good. And again.
Again, I guess.
Sorry?
Elbows in. When you strike.
Only a little bit.
Neutral. Okay.
Only a little bit. Yeah. The joint should face down for here. This is not a block, it's a strike. And you're using the chopping blade of the hand. Come down on the collarbone. Break the collarbone there. Yeah. Last one. Turn. Go on. Turn. In and out. Good. Okay. Practice on those moves for a few moments and then I come back, yeah? Okay. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. You're nearly there. From here, shuffle. This one comes straight down, across, and back to the middle. This one comes forward enough for the elbow to turn in, and then it turns around. So when we do them together, yeah, and they both move into the center together. Yeah. So there, shuffle back and around. Yeah. And side by side. Yeah, step the foot back and bow. Try that again from here. Yeah, good. Okay. Yeah. Finish it off. Yeah. So, okay. Down, right across to the other side, right across to the other side of your body. Then back to the center. Yeah. Back to the center there. Yeah. And this is tucked into the waist. This comes down and across. Then they both move together. Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay. Kyle, take a break for a moment from what you're doing, and we'll kind of group together. The breathing, the expansion of the chest, the compression of the core. We're going to do it from here. Step forward. Now, breathe in. Expand your chest to take as big a breath as possible. The diaphragm at the bottom of your rib cage, pull it down. You have to squeeze the abdomen to pull the diaphragm down, pull down here, and a nice tight ball here in the core. So this has gone small and this has gone big. And hold that. Throw forwards, and because your chest is up, it should prevent the shoulders slipping forward. Grip tight, and pull your shoulders right back. Once the shoulders are right back, you'll find they'll sink down further into the back, and you lift the chest up even more at the front. Roll the arms around. Now, you pull the diaphragm down, flick it back up. This here, you can expand the core. That's it. And the air comes out from the very bottom of the lungs, up and out. Yeah. Try that. Let's take a look.
And it's the diaphragm springing back, relaxing the abdomen, right?
Yes. We've gripped up the abdomen, we've gripped up the core. And then we suddenly let it go and we suddenly make it expand. And that pushes the diaphragm up. And where you've been tightening it, you're kind of letting it go. So it relaxes. Yeah. Okay. Try that a few times. Takes a bit of practice.
Never thought of
Open up the windpipe so that as you shoot the diaphragm up, the air just comes straight out. Yeah, that's right. Chest as big as possible. Even as you breathe out, keep the chest expanded. And just let the air come up and out. Yeah, try again. Yeah.
With this movement, do we all keep the breath?
Yes, yes, definitely. So breathe in.
No inhale, no exhale.
This is the inhale.
This is the inhale.
Now hold. Now exhale. Yeah,
We
that's good.
Keep the breath in the lungs or down?
You're
Supposed to be down.
gripping here.
Yeah.
So there's a concentration here, but the air will be in your
Here.
lungs. Yeah. But pull the tension down and grip. Yeah. Diaphragm pulled right down so that the space in the chest is made bigger. Yeah. Practice a few times. So, as you do this, work on your spine. Roll the hips forward. Pull the bottom of the spine down. Open up the sacral part of the spine. Pull on it. As you get that straight back, then it's easier to get the core compression and the expansion of the chest. And again.
Breathe in.
Okay, so breathe in,
Yes.
compress the core, expand the chest. Keep the shoulders relaxed and sunk down. Lift the chest at the front. Throw the fingers forward, grip. Roll the shoulders, roll them around. Chest up, shoulder blades down. Elbows in, wrists apart. Squeeze the core, pull the diaphragm down. And then flick the diaphragm back up again. Yeah. Step forward. Punch. Yeah. Okay. I'm just having a look at what Klua has been gathering over there. He's got some herb. Okay. Do you have any questions at the moment? No. Okay. As usual, keep practicing it now. Build strength into your posture. You want to look stronger. Physically, when your chest is up and inflated, it can take a lot more beating, a lot more punishment than if it sinks down. Yeah. So that kind of full chest doesn't break as easy. But you don't get punched in the chest every day. But every day you've got to face up to other people. Yeah, you got to deal with people, and it has a psychological effect. You know, the more your chest is up, the more you look kind of confident, authoritative, assertive. That makes a difference. Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed a big difference just being here for a short while.
Yeah.
I noticed a little more upright, and it
Yeah.
does feel better, like just walking around.
Yeah.
You know.
That's it. You feel more confident. You feel more powerful. Yeah. And you get this kind of positive spiral because you look more confident. People treat you more like a kind of confident person. They treat you a bit differently, and that makes you feel even more confident. You're on the upward trend. Yeah. We will have our little tea break in a little over 5 minutes. So practice through your Tabe Samchen a little bit more with this chest, and also when you do this, chest up, shoulders down, compress the core, but this time just a relaxed breath out, step, then you breathe in and start this section. Yeah. So I think twice more each do it twice more, and then we'll have our tea break. Yeah.
Still feels, this one feels quite awkward still.
Show me again. Show me. Just do the whole little sequence. Do the whole sequence.
It's like I'm not moving my hips the right way or something, or
Okay. I'll go from there. First of all, you've got to be relaxed. Don't force it. And we're going to do this. So there's a slight twist of the waist as your body goes more square to the front. So here the right shoulder slightly forward, straighten up the body. Here you can slightly bring your shoulders in towards each other. Then as you come down, they come out. That way, open up the chest, use the strength of the back. So there. And here you see the shoulders hunching forward. There. There. Now slightly pull the left side back. Straighten up, end with it. The body square to the front, now the right side. There. So shoulders together, right shoulder forward, left shoulder forward, right shoulder forward, left shoulder back, left shoulder forward, right shoulder back, and around. Try that again, let me take a look. Okay, go on, one more. One more. Yeah. That's about right. Does that feel a bit better?
yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Bow. Quick tea break. So we'll move over to the tea table just for a few moments. That was my intention, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Or should we go in the tea room? Is the tea room set up?
I have no idea.
No,
I didn't know
that's
if that's
probably a no. That's probably a no.
Yeah.
I'll have tea here. Okay, so anybody watching a live stream,
Майки, да, вот внутренне. Четко.
chat's been turned off by mistake today, so we can't actually take questions because
Алло, алло.
I can't see a non-existent chat. But do we have any questions from you? People
Maybe the benefits of that
Oh, take the
breath hold we're doing.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Take the microphone. Goes.
Fancy.
For you.
No, no, no.
I don't think
I've
we
got
use
one.
it. It's for
Yeah,
us because he has
a-
one.
Yeah,
Oh,
that is actually a real microphone, not a toy.
that's for us. To
Much
ask
as it
questions.
looks like a toy, it's actually a real one. Yeah. So this the breathing is all quite complex. I mean, the first thing is that when you pull the diaphragm down, you pull the bottom of the lungs open, and you draw air down into the bottom of the lungs. That's the really key benefit. You actually ventilate the whole lung. You're going to get much more qi, much more oxygen every time you breathe. And that's really important. Yeah. Oxygen is just really useful. The more oxygen you feed to your cells, the better they're going to function. And your whole body's going to work better. But what's going to function particularly well is your most oxygen hungry organ. That's the brain. Brain's incredibly demanding on oxygen. I believe the second most oxygen hungry organ may be the heart. You can do a heart transplant, you can take a heart out of a body, put it in ice, fly it across a city, sew it back into somebody else. You've got a couple of hours before it starts to suffer permanent damage. Brain, put a choke on. It's between about 4 and 9 seconds that someone will black out. The brain ceases to function if you deprive it of oxygen for between about 4 to 9 seconds. Then it just stops. 2 minutes and you got permanent irreversible brain damage. 2 minutes without oxygen and it's damaged. The brain just takes huge amounts of oxygen. So if you are feeding more oxygen to your brain through really good, deep abdominal breathing, then your brain can function much more effectively. Now that's when you're starting to get into sort of the realms of raised consciousness, improved cognitive function. Yeah, that's pretty good. Additionally, as you breathe in, you take oxygen into the blood. As you compress your internal organs, you're squeezing on them, pushing blood into the organs, and it's kind of like you're compressing qi into your organs. Squeeze the qi into the organs, press it in, compress it, and you greatly enhance the health of your organs. And they're what keeps your body going. muscle and tendon, that's just the most kind of superficial outside of the body. You got a lot of muscle if you got strong fascia, okay, you're strong. But what's taking care of the muscle? It's the internal organs. It's your internal organs that are keeping you functioning, balanced, healthy. Look after them, then you don't age too fast. You can keep it going even into old age, which is obviously what we want. It's all very well being strong when you're in your early 20s, but if by the time you're in your mid-30s you're burnt out already, was it really any good? For our Kung Fu, we want to stay strong right into old age and right up to the end. Yeah. To do that, you've got to look after your internal organs. Yeah. Squeeze and press the blood in, and then you let them go.
Your airways open when you release.
Yes.
I notice, yeah.
Yeah. The sound is just, it's a kind of byproduct. It's not like you're trying to make a sound.
Yeah, just snapping up.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's going on now?
Dual teeing it.
Dual.
Dual double.
Oh yeah, dual.
That tea we had earlier went right to my head. I was,
Which one was that?
it was some old red tea.
Oh,
Wasn't it?
good.
Oh, tea from ancient trees.
Yeah.
2,000 years old tree.
Yeah, that hit me really, really good there.
Okay,
It's hard to
Was
do.
it good? The feeling?
Pardon?
Was it good?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
It was just a little much in the training there.
You could feel it.
Yeah, doing the breath stuff. It was just, yeah, my head was just. A little much.
Well, I'll have one more round of this herb tea. And then get training again. It's a pretty good fall of rain we just had, not too heavy, but certainly keeping the air clear and the ground moist.
Sure feels a shift.
Yeah.
You know, now we're having cloudy skies and not just hazy skies with
Yeah.
dust
Absolutely.
particles.
Yeah. Just a little while ago, the air quality index was 8.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
That's about as good as it's going to get here.
Yeah, that's one there. There you go.
Anywhere, really, yeah.
It's like 8 or 6. It's 8, yeah. Yeah, that's really low. I think it's quite hard for it to get down that low.
Yeah.
But it's obviously because we've had the rain, but it's quite impressive. Yeah. So good chi from now on. We'll get back down there in a moment. Who is training after tea break? Okay, I will have 4 of us then. Good. I'd like to do some weapons training after tea.
What kind of weapon do you want to practice?
Well, let's have a think. You two should be working on the staff. And you can choose which weapon really. But as son, you can also choose, although since we did weapons earlier on, if you prefer to work on your free hand now, that's fine. Yeah.
I was wondering maybe also freehand routines like the grading moves or something like this would be more if Buddhism chooses not to practice Sai.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just that we are doing that after tea break tomorrow, but yeah, we can do some now. Yeah.
Because
I'll just work round and take a look at everybody, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
the other option is
Maybe Master Ian should ask some questions to the audience to answer. No?
Yeah, no, unfortunately, when the live stream was set up today, there was a mistake made and the chat is turned off. So I can ask questions of the audience, but I can't get any reply.
Okay,
So it's a pretty pointless exercise to say the least. So tomorrow afternoon we'll do that. Tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. It's quite annoying, but the chat's been turned off. Yeah.
That happens.
Well, it's the first time it's happened to us, but there we go. I'll make sure it's the last.
Yeah.
If we haven't got a moderator, we have to turn the chat off. We had a moderator on standby, and he's saying there's no chat to moderate. So that's been embarrassing. Yeah. Yeah.
the weather changed very quickly, so the air pressure, the atmospheric pressure also changed. So I feel quite a little bit of headache.
Yeah.
Is someone else experiencing this type of condition?
I woke up with a headache this morning. Yeah.
I thought it was the tea.
Oh.
Maybe it's
Yeah, it's a strange feeling. It has been a very sudden change because, I mean, we got that little bit of rain about 2 weeks ago, but then last night it really came with a bang. It was proper heavy rain, nothing in between.
Yeah, it woke me up. Or kept me awake more.
Yeah.
Really. Which was weird, because usually rain puts me right to bed. But it was coming down so hard.
Yeah.
It was kind of nice to listen to, too. And now it definitely feels different today.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll stay like this, then?
Well, having looked at the weather forecast, unfortunately not. We've got until about Wednesday or Thursday of intermittent rain, possibly not as heavy as this, and then we're looking at another long dry spell. But I will check the weather forecast again. There we go. And then after this, we definitely need to get training. Said we could have rain up until 8 p.m. today. Tuesday, scattered showers. No. What's going on there? Wednesday, cloudy but no rain. And that's it. Whoa. Then we got a week of no rain coming up. Well, There's still time for change. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get training again.
For the 5 Tibetans, is the first one clockwise or counterclockwise?
Clockwise? I mean, it kind of depends on what your center point is, but yeah, it's kind of depends. Well, yeah, just clockwise, counterclockwise. So what you're using is
Okay. Here we go then. Yeah. Okay, bell. Get practicing what you want to practice. I'll come round and help everybody out. Probably best for you to work on the staff unless you particularly want to work on the Sunshin. Yeah. And Kyle, at some point, I'll have a look at the rest of your grading moves. Yeah. Okay, off we go. Dimitri, what are you gonna do now?
I was thinking about focusing on Sunshin.
Okay. Good.
Start with the basic one, and maybe check some grading moves. If possible.
Yeah, yeah.
Because,
Well, let's take a look at the grading moves now, yeah?
you showed me only one.
Yes.
Just other day.
Let's take a look at that one.
So I think I remember this was diagonal move.
Yeah.
But I don't recall the whole movement.
Okay. So we shuffle and use the blade of the hand in under the diaphragm. Yeah. There. Yeah. Now, hands in towards the body, twist the waist, keep the feet where they are, twist the waist. Shoot out to the side, fingers pointing inwards towards each other. Yeah. Drop them down, shuffle forward and up, as if you're coming up under a chin. This, you're striking the diaphragm here to get the winding effect. Yeah. Put some of this diaphragm into contraction. There, now, keep your feet where they are. Turn, use the energy of the waist turn, throw out the hands like you're hitting the chest here. There. That's it there. Let's do that again. From there, turn the fingers in. There, yeah. Drop your hands down. Shuffle. Lift up. Up. As if you're coming under the chin. Yeah. Try that.
So it's like diagonal move, and then we turn this side.
Yeah. 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 Okay. And again. Yeah. Yeah. So you drop this down, keep it in towards the core, then expand out from the core. Yeah. There, there, there. Yeah. Okay. The other one, we'll do just the first part of it now. Horse riding stance here. You're going to turn 45 degrees, maybe a slight adjustment of the left foot and upper crane lock. Step forward, triple punch. 1, 2, 3. Pull your shoulder back, lock the shoulder blade down in the back, rotate your elbow in and your wrist out. Yeah. Now, put your left hand on top of your right arm, jump back, land on your right, drop down into a monkey squat and do this, chopping down with the left, the right pulling back and making this letter Z shape. Yeah. Again, yeah. Elbow forward, wrist back, fingers forward. Use the blade of the hand there, yeah. Okay, let's do that again. From here, turn into the block. 1, 2, 3, triple punch. Grip. Jump. Yeah. And again. Yeah. Pull your shoulder back, lock, grip it in. After the 3 punches, grip, compress the core, elbow in. Okay, now jump. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I think practice on that for a bit. Okay, let's take a look.
I think it starts from this, the grading move?
Yes, with that double step forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to try to get a better rhythm.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
One more. Wow, that's better.
Okay.
That was
that's
a
only one.
single turn. Yeah, let's try to get the 2 of them in there. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. Big circle. Make it as round as you can. Big round circle.
Okay.
Yeah.
On that
Yep.
jump back, make the full circle and then
Yes.
come around.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like 1.5 circles. You're there. There's that big circle. Then you've got to kind of half circle again to get right down. Scoop around. Pierce out to the front.
So there's no rush to get to that.
No. Everything's smooth flow.
Yeah. But I don't need to, I guess what mean by rush is, I don't need to be getting into this part until I'm already on the ground.
Definitely, yeah. Because you're visualizing that you got to squat before you can scoop and pull, yeah? So you've got to be down before you can take a leg.
So that's kind of part of one of the ideas there.
Yeah. Scooping grip. Yeah.
Okay.
So down and then do it.
Yeah.
Good. Should we take a look at one of the other
Yeah,
combinations?
please. Definitely the 2 that you haven't, and I'm teaching tomorrow, so I won't be able to.
Yeah. So we'll look at all of them. Let's see the next one. Yes. That's pretty good. Turn the waist as much as possible so the body's right facing that way. The legs are over there, but the body's over here. Yeah. There.
So I can work on really getting those hips almost squared up then. It's not just.
They're going to be halfway in between. But the chest is going to be there. The hips, I mean, they're about halfway.
Okay.
There.
More than what I was doing, which was just this.
Okay, yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you're going to get that body around. All of this movement of waist and hips is adding energy to your block. Yeah. Great.
Okay.
And this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try to keep that foot flat on the floor if you can. Let's take another look. Chop. 1, 2.
Keep it
Okay,
flat.
so it's 1, 2. But as this is coming, yeah, okay, I see it. You're doing one and then the other, but this hand is hanging around a bit.
Okay.
Chop. Keep both hands moving. 1, 2. Yeah, as this is blocking, this is still coming around. There. Yeah. 1, 2. It's a
Ah,
smooth,
okay, you're getting that
smooth movement.
continuous movement
Yeah,
with that right arm.
yeah. Yeah. Try. There, 1, 2, 3. That's it, yeah. Use your waist, keep your arm loose, and just snap it at the end. Snap it at the end.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, work on those for a bit.
Yeah. Maybe I could wait, or I can pick your brain for one last question.
Yeah, yeah,
It's with the daggers,
yeah.
and it's just a particular sequence where I'm
Yep.
like this, and you step and stab. And I guess
Yeah.
I'm just kind of wondering what you think my intention might be as I'm stepping in. If there's any.
You're stabbing with this one.
Yeah, this is definitely the stab.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm thinking, am I thinking anything here, or am I just trying to get that momentum? If that makes sense.
Flow is important, yeah. So we've got to try to get the flow. And it depends on how important it is for you to visualize things. I'm just trying to think. So you're
I'm just feeling a
that
little
side
loose.
or the other side?
Yeah.
There? Yeah. There
It's actually,
or there?
yeah, we do this in the blade. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's got that.
Okay, yeah. That one.
Yeah,
Yeah. Now, they're kind of there and there. Yeah, there.
So just kind of what feels natural there. There isn't necessarily, I'm not like trying to think of a block or anything. I'm just coming up and using that momentum.
Yeah, hold on. So, how would you use that defensively? If you do a direct attack towards me, you're just catching something there. With the crane block, you catch it there, punch. Yeah. If you got a dagger, you do that, and then you cut. So there's always an application, but at the same time, the flow is more important. Flow is really what you're going for. That you can just flow with the weapon. You can you can just see. You tell a beginner, okay, you're going to block here, and you're going to see something like that, which is what we don't want to see. We're trying to get smooth flow. There, there we're thinking now about a stab, but if you're kicking towards me, I can catch it there. But you get the movement and the applications will come.
Yeah.
The applications will come. Yeah. That's how the old guys always taught it, Learn the movements, and when you're getting them, when they're sinking in, the applications will become obvious. Yeah. It's pretty good. You block a kick, you pull it back, you're going to sever the Achilles tendon. That's it. You can't stand when your Achilles tendon's gone. So that's it. The guy's just going to fall. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Thanks, Mr.
Here we go. Pretty good. Okay. So let's take a look here. I think maybe I'll check tuba first, then I'll check yours, Carl. Yeah. I'm going to get a staff. Okay. Let's take a look at how much you can remember. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right, let's do it together. And we've got to try to kind of bring it to life a bit. Here we go. Bow. Horse riding stance. Make your salute. Open your left foot here. Kick it up into the hand. Pierce forwards. Use your hip. Drive in with the hip. And then twist. Step back. Head height. Move the legs, then the waist. And then the staff. Yeah. Slide the hand. Move legs, waist, weapon. Now downwards. Legs, waist, weapon. And the other side, legs, waist, weapon. Yeah. Slide the hand again, step forward, and bring it over your head. Yeah. Now, kind of uncoil. Yeah. So it's here you're kind of coiled up. Uncoil, snap it out. Great. Shuffle forward, bring your left up to your right. And there. Turn, keep looking to the front. Bring it over. Whack it down. Yeah. Step forward. Stab out to the side. Step forward. Sweep across. Yeah. Okay. So we're using energy from the legs, the hips. There you go. Twist. Snap. Twist. Snap. Twist. Snap. Twist. Snap. Step forward, over the head and out. Shuffle. Out. Yeah. You try that again. That's right. Yeah. No need to go too high. There, there. That's enough, yeah. To the head, to somebody's head, yeah. Head, knee, knee, yeah. And now over the other side. Step forward, good. Yeah, step again, yeah. Step and hit, good. And then from there, step, block over here. Yeah. Okay, one more. Okay, hold on a second. So we do here and here. Step back. High, high, low, Again, from here, first one, visualize you're striking the head. And again, striking the head, strike the knee, strike the knee. Step forward, spin it over your head. And out. Yeah, that's it. Shuffle. Pierce. Sweep across. Step forward, bring it down from above. Yeah, so round, down from above. Round, down from above. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this move, the left hand tucks into the waist. Yeah. Left hand tucks into the waist. The right hand extended out in front. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. Try again from the beginning. Good. Yeah, that's good. Step forward. Got it. Yeah. 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 Okay, it's easier than that. Let's go back to here, left foot forward. Step forward, slide your left hand down towards the end. Just bring it straight over there. From there. Yeah, there. Okay. I think practice on that for a little bit. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, work on that. Okay. Kyle, so for yours, we want to work on the energy from the waist, from the hips. Each move, turning your hips in. Legs, hips, waist. Yeah. Let's take a look. Okay, that's really progressing fast. Yeah, that's very good. About the hips, let's look at, okay, this sequence here. A lot of people will come down like that, but if you really drive your rear hip in that way, you gain extra power. Yeah. There. Yeah. There. Throw that hip forward. Up. Shuffle. In. Really drive it in. Drive the rear hip in. There. Yeah.
How did you do, what was happening again? The hip was coming forward, looking down?
The hip is doing this. This. Turning in this way. So it's coming backwards and then it flicks forwards at the end. Yeah. Yeah. Coming backwards here and then flicks forward. Throw energy down to the end. Yeah.
Okay.
Up. Yeah. And then in. Get as square to the front as you can. Same thing. Square onto the front. Yeah. One, flick it. Yeah. Flick the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, straighten the back leg. Straighten the back leg. Same here, straighten the back leg. Now, circle around to there. Right over the head, right across. Yeah. Okay. So there. Now, if I do that, you should be defended. If I do that, you should be defended, yeah? And as you throw it across, do the move again. Do that move again. As I do, yeah, a straight stab, it would still knock it out to the side, yeah. So you got to defend right across there and then come back. Yeah. Yes. One more.
Is it a shuffle back?
Yes. Yeah. 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 That's good. That's better. Yeah. 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 That's great. Now step forward. Down. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And the ending.
Horse riding stance. Okay. There. 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 Horse riding stance. There. Come. There. Round. Horse riding stance. Put it down. Salute. Okay, this is slightly to your right. That this hand's on the center line. Make the salute. And then bow. So let's do it. From there, yeah. Yeah. Okay, pretty good. Yeah, keep Keep working on it. Okay. Let's have a look at those two grading sequences again. Yeah. Yeah. So, plenty of flexibility. Relax the body. Yeah, from the body. Yeah. And the next one. Yeah. Elbow tucked. Yeah. Yeah. Try to tuck your knee in more. Bring this knee next to the other foot. No, more in front. Yeah, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. That's good, yeah. You use your monkey squat, yeah, sitting right down. Okay. Hand down. Bend the wrist, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Now from there, come up and do a block this way. Block across. There, block. Block, yeah. This one can just be there in front of the shoulder, yeah. Then out into a chop. 1, 2. There. Yeah. 1, 2. Good. Okay. Try from the start and get it up to there. Good. Jump. Good. Yeah. Up and out. That's great. From there, bring the left hand up next to your right. Turn, slightly turn the feet and come down there. Slightly pull inwards, slightly inwards. Yeah. Fairly relaxed with the hands. You're just dropping them down, pressing down. There. 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 Yeah, knuckles forwards, palms in. Now turn them as they come down, yeah. The wrist ends up at elbow height. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's not good.
yeah. There. Wrist elbow height. And again. Yeah. That's it, yeah. Okay. Practice for a little bit, yeah. Let's take another look from the beginning. Good.
I'll start from the beginning.
Yeah. Try again. Step back.
Oh,
That's right, that's right, yeah.
why.
Yeah. Now, head. That's right, that's right. Head, knee, knee, step, and out you go, yeah. There. Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, so I was thinking what's the most useful thing to do. Well, I'll add on a little tiny bit more. Yeah. So you've gone there, there, swept across and down from above. Yeah. Okay. That's right, yeah. After down, flick it up again like at the start, shuffle forward and pierce. Yeah, okay. So we've added on 2 moves there. After the strike downwards, after the straight down one, snap it back up and shuffle, pierce. Yeah, good. Good. I'm going to go for it from the beginning. And I want you to do it together with me. I'll point out some of the important things. Bow. Take a firm horse riding stance, salute. Now use your hip, drive it home. Flick the end up, step back. Legs and hips to create the power. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step forward again. And straight out. Yeah. Shuffle. And down. Step forward. Yeah. Straight out to the side. Up. There. Step. Sweep across. Sweep across. Step again and come down. Up. Pierce. Okay. You try that again. Good. 3, 4. Yeah.
Oh, there's something. There's something.
Now that one, let's go for throat height as if you're driving it into somebody's throat. Yeah. Now step forward. Yeah. For the sorry. Oh, I'm talking rubbish. Long day. Do it again. From there, step, pierce out to the side. Then you sweep across. Then you come down and up, and you shuffle to there. Okay. And one more. Yeah. And last bit. Here, left foot forward. 1 foot step. Then another one. Then another one. Down, up, and then a shuffle. There we got it. Yeah. Okay. Practice on that for a bit more. That's much better. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Just a moment. So, yeah, these strikes down onto the feet. You don't have to lift it up too high. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2. It doesn't have to come right up. 1, 2. Striking for the bones on the top of the feet. Break the bones of the foot. Come back, but stay in a bow arrow stance, a strong bow arrow stance with a straight back leg, yeah. Forward Another strong bow arrow stance, back leg straight. Yeah. Yeah. Let's make that last move a little bit more interesting. Step back, almost spinning it around the right wrist. Now, there, the right hand's about head height. Just slide it down through the left, lightly touch it on the floor, and then come into your salute. Yeah, and bow. Yeah, strong ending. Okay. Yeah, practice on that. Okay. Wrap up what you're doing now. Finish off what you're doing now. Put the weapons back. We'll just do a little bit of Qigong by means of a warm down. So bending forward, twist, stretch, stretch around, and then the other side. And stand up. Up on your toes, shake a little bit. Shake loose. Now, circulating the big universe just one time. And we're done. Okay. All right, guys. Stand. Bow. Okay. Dinner time.
Thank you, Master Ian.
Thanks. Well, thanks to everybody who's been watching. That's the end of our little coaching session for today. We're on still fairly low numbers, so everybody gets quite a lot of individual attention. And although the practice is slow, gradually you build up, you progress. Yeah. When you see the best performances, the best demonstrations, there's always been a lot of work, a lot of practice gone into them. Really good atmosphere here today. We've had the first proper rains of this year, first real rain of 2025, and great fresh air. And now the plants will all start to really grow, really shoot up. Yeah. If you're interested in what we do, take a look at kungfuretreat.com and it tells you all about us. Maybe take a look at our YouTube channel as well. Okay, thanks guys.